we are here in beautiful Montana, where I am going to be doing my Q&A for you guys. Since I thought this backdrop, you can't really beat it. So we are going to be doing our March Q&A. It's a little chilly out here, but that's how much I love you guys, that I'm going to be sitting out here in the cold. Sammy is currently standing behind the camera making fun of me because I have my hat on with my special veil, which she actually said that I would probably never wear. Well, look who's wearing it. Thank you guys so much again for always being so awesome and sending them, and always sending different questions. I don't know how you do it, but it is amazing. So, first question. Reem Motan said, who else wants to see the video with Ian? Can't wait any longer. Guys, can I just tell you, last night I saw the rough cut of our cooking video, and it is hilarious. Ian is probably one of the top 3 people that I've ever done a YouTube video with, only because he is so insane, but also very funny, and just really naturally amazing on camera. Next question. Shama Al-Muhari said, in your opinion, which star signs do you get along with the best? Wow, that's a good question. I'm a Pisces, my birthday's on the 20th of March. Very good question. I'm a fire sign, born April 10th, so that's an Aries, and I think I really do get along with other fire signs. Ashley is a Sag, she's born in December, so she's another fire sign. I'd have to say maybe best I get along with fire signs, but I really do have friends that are all kinds of signs, so I get along with everybody. Stephanie Gagnon said, hey Shay, I know you probably mentioned it before, but I can't find it in any of your past videos. What brand of face mask do you use? I've seen in your snaps and you use the one on the plane quite frequently and I'd love to try it. Steph, great question. I do. I have been using Biore products since I can ever remember. The pore strips are some of my favorite ones, so I like to do like a double wham bam, which is when you use a mask and then you do a pore strip on top. So why not? I mean, it really completes the look, you know? I do the 1-minute self-heating mask from Biore because I just love that it's quick. It's so awesome because it heats up really quick in your hand and it's warm and it has, you know, a little bit of an exfoliant to it, and when you take it off, your skin feels really refreshed. So I like the Biore 1-minute self-heating mask, and then throw a pore strip on it and you're good to go. Elise Van Lommel said, can you ask Marlene if she wants to give us more bloopers of PLL? Greetings from Belgium. Hello in Belgium. I will ask Marlene, and that is one of my favorite things as well, is at the end of the season, our editors, our amazing editors on PLL, will do a whole blooper reel and show it to the cast and crew. So it's kind of funny, but I don't know why they don't really release it, or maybe they do, maybe you can find it on YouTube, but that is something I look forward to too. So when I go back to shooting, I will tell Marlene that you guys want to see more bloopers. Okay, Celine said, do you think you and the other 4 girls would make a great girl band? If you do, what would the name of the band be? I do think that we'd make a really awesome girl band. I'd probably play an instrument or be the one dancing in the back, or maybe like side being like a backup singer. I think, you know, any of the other 3 girls would really, actually, if we brought Sasha into it, any one of those girls could kill it with the vocals. They're all amazing singers. I mean, if you put me in the shower and I would record, probably do very well there, but out in the open, just me and the mic, I think you'd prefer to watch me dance in the background. So I don't know what our name would be. The Secret Keepers? Oh, Secret Keepers, that could be good. Okay, Jen Land said, would you ever take a road trip across the country? Hint, hint, visit Tennessee. Sorry, I can't see because my veil's, I'm just kidding, I can see perfectly. Sammy. Yeah, I would love to take a road trip across the country. I mean, either the States or Canada I'd love to do. I have driven in the past from Vancouver to California, and that ride itself was incredible and so beautiful. And I've also always wanted to do a road trip in a massive RV, or a small one. I think it would be really funny. It would be really funny. That's really close quarters to be with a lot of people. Yeah, maybe I should. Shaycation road trip styles, RV, coming soon. Crystal Carr said, what boxing gear do you use? Gloves, wraps, etc.? Anything pink? No, I have my gold gloves that I custom ordered. And I did that just because I lose things a lot. And so I thought if my boxing gloves had Shea Butter written across it, no one could really steal it. And the fact that they're gold just makes me sort of happy, and I, you know, kind of different. So it took me like a year to finally get them. They came all the way from Japan, but it was worth it. And I get all of my boxing gear from Pro Boxing Supplies in LA, and I love those guys over there. They always hook it up. So yeah, my wraps that I use like to go kind of with theme, pink, lime green, black, you know. I have all the colors. I really like it. Okay, Maria Marchetti said, Shay, I'm going to California in 2 months for my first time. I'm so excited, as you should be. What places should I visit and what should I bring and not bring? I tend to always overpack, you and me both, sister. So if you could do a travel packing checklist video, that would be awesome. That is a very smart video because I'll tell you why. Whenever I go on a trip, no matter what it's for, if it's business, if it's travel, whatever, Sammy and I go through a checklist that we've come up with over, the amount of times that we've traveled. And I have my go-to list of things that I bring. I mean, random things even, like a jump rope, and certain things. If I'm going to a cold weather place, then I'll bring a lot of like hydrating face masks and creams and all of that. And I'll switch it up when I'm going to, more warmer places. For California, I would say if you're coming in about 2 months, it's gonna be a lot warmer. And I would pack a lot of dresses and summer stuff, but I always bring a leather coat with me and I always bring one sweater at least because you never know, weather could always change. And then I always bring a very cute, comfy onesie, just to wear around the house, hotel, wherever you're staying. So yeah. Oh, and you should probably do some hiking while you're there too, and a drive to Malibu. I would highly suggest that. That is one of my favorite drives to do, down the PCH. Nora Helkjelski said, hi, I was wondering if you could post your playlist. I love your music. Hug from Norway. Hug. Thank you. I'm so happy that you like my music. Yeah, I mean, I listen to a bunch of different music on different platforms. I always love to support up-and-coming artists. And yeah, okay, so because you asked, check out the link that I posted below, a link to my SoundCloud. Just some songs that I'm listening to, and maybe I'll continue to add to that if you guys really like it. Thanks. Okay, TJCA said, I'm a teacher and love to get my children to read regularly. I would like to know your favorite quote about reading or your favorite quote from a book. Your answer could motivate a lot of my children in class. Thanks. Yeah, one of my favorite books was Matilda by Roald Dahl, and he actually has a lot of quotes that I love. But one in specifically, since you're asking, is this one. He said, above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And that to me is a quote that I've always loved from the moment that I heard it. And I like that quote because, it kind of explains everything that I'm doing, and even on the channel. I love to try new experiences. I love to travel. And when I'm traveling, I like to take that off-beaten path that maybe not everybody does. Because I do believe in magic, and I do believe if you believe in it, then you'll find it. Grace Chen said, what are some tips for curling your hair quickly before school in the morning? I would say don't try and do all of your hair. When I'm in a really big rush, I just grab certain sections and I wrap it. Like if this is the rod, I'm wrapping my hair around it and I'm trying not to get a fishtail, because if you clamp it sometimes, those ones are harder. So if you do have those wands, or even if you do have the one with the little clamp, just wrap it around the clamp. Hold it there for like 5 seconds, not 20 seconds because I just got a flashback to the girl that burned her hair off. Hold it there for about 5 seconds, release, and just do sections of your hair, and then hairspray it and mess it up, and kind of beach waves. That's what I do because I don't have time necessarily to do all of my hair. That would take a long time. Shreya Kokral said, what are your plans for Mother's Day? Ooh, what are my plans for Mother's Day? I'm actually gonna take my grandma and my mom to the theater to go and see my movie that is coming out. I'm so excited. April 29th, a movie that I did called Mother's Day is coming out, and it has an amazing cast and such a great, heartwarming story that that is something that I've always dreamed to do, is to be in a movie that we could go in, purchase tickets, and watch in the theater. So for Mother's Day, that's a plan that we've kind of come up with, and I'm gonna take my mom and my gram to go to the movie theaters. And if you guys go, which I think you should, because I think it's a perfect movie for anybody, let me know what you guys think. I'm so curious. Video Stars said, if you had to go on a date with Caleb or Toby, who would it be? Oh my gosh. I don't know, that's so difficult. Honestly, I love both of those guys. I know what I would do. I'd go out for dinner with Toby, okay? We'd hang out, and then I'd watch a movie with Caleb. Because why can't I do 2 dates in one night? That's what I would do. All right, guys. Well, that is it for my March Q&A. Thank you so much for joining me in beautiful Montana. Honestly, you guys have to stay at no other place than the Lone Mountain Ranch because this place is so special. I know I do a lot of my staycations in more warmer climates, but here it's so beautiful and a nice change. So thank you again so much for joining me. So I'll see you guys next month, and if you have any questions that you would like me to answer for next month's Q&A, which is April, which is my birthday month, feel free to leave a comment down below here because I always go back to the last month's Q&A to get my new questions for that month. So confusing, but I do. I read all of your comments, so I really appreciate it when you guys take the time to write comments about what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. I mean, if you don't want to see this veiled toque again, I get it, fine, but I love it. So thank you guys, and I'll see you again next month. Look at this view. Seriously, look at this view. Seriously, look at this view, guys. So beautiful. Oh, Montana, oh, Montana, I have had so much fun. You are cold as ever, but I love you none the same. Bye.